You're welcome to another episode of Lagos City Pulse. In continuation of spotlighting the local government elections across Lagos on this program, we have here two very grassroots men who will be speaking to us and educating residents about local government governance and elections across Lagos. First of all, permit me to introduce Alhaji Owolabi Ajimomuya Oseni. Is the Chief Press Secretary to the Executive Chairman of Shomolu Local Government. Is the former Chairman Conference 57 CPS. Is the National Public Relations Secretary, Nasrul Faith Society, that's NASFAT, my correction, and is Governing Council member, Federal University of Agriculture, Mubi, Adamawa State. Alhaji, you're welcome to the program. And also we have Ambassador Kingsley Enwele Nwanze. Ambassador Kingsley is a media and strategic communication consultant and is the CEO of Center for Leadership and Creative Entrepreneurs in Africa. You're welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me here.
Okay, so without taking much of our viewers' time, let's quickly go into the crux of why we are here. We are in the local government elections are really gearing up, and because from our subsequent episode, we've learned why it's important for local government elections to take place, and why where the entire state is looking up to LASEC for playing their role very well, and why Lagos, the center of excellence, and will be the spotlight, the focus, because the president of Nigeria, President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, is from Lagos. So all eyes will be on Lagos to see how grassroots governance takes place. So I will just ask these questions, and I start with Alhaji. It's very simple. Can you just give us or provide an overview of local government elections in Lagos State? How do they differ from other states? Thank you.
Thank you very much, Yomi. The truth about it is that Lagos State is not just a center of excellence. Lagos State is a template state when it comes to how things are being done administratively. And that's why you see other states coming to learn from LASUBEB, coming to learn from LASMA when they want to create such. And I can tell you a lot of states have find their way to Lagos to strengthen their own state independent electoral commission. The reason is not far-fetched. For a very long time, the headquarters of INEC has been in Lagos. So, in fact, if you look at the state headquarters of INEC in Lagos, it shares the same compound with LASEC around Burial Avenue in Yaba.
Okay.
So, what are we saying? The way it is being done in Lagos is being cloned in other states. Every state wants their election to be held like Lagos. In Lagos, it is not, you don't become a councillor or a chairman automatically. It has to be an investment in people, in your community for at least 4 years. What are we talking about? In Lagos, it is not automatic that you are able to do first term, so you must do second term. So it is your activity within the community, within the party, because you don't just win election in Lagos. So how did we get here? When Lagos State was having 12 local governments, before it get metamorphosized or expanded to 20 during the time of General Ibrahim Babangida, it got to 20. After 20, now 57, when we have President Bola Ahmed Tinubu as the governor of Lagos State, when he thinks, okay, we have a lot of areas in Lagos that are exposed. But what about those areas that still need development? So, definitely, Ikorodu, people are going to Ikorodu during the time of the late Anyogmore Ikorodu, Oba Oyefusi. So Ikorodu is a very big place. You just hear, they are doing Oro Festival in Ikorodu, but people still go to Ikorodu, not knowing to us that Ikorodu is wide and deeper than the Ikorodu garage we're talking about.
That's true. That's true.
So
that's true.
When before we can do that, then I can remember that we went to every area to do consultation, to sign a memorandum around all the areas. In my own case, I went with my father to Agbowa Ikosi, where we're from, to sign that we truly want Ikosi Nigerian CDA. So it's like that in all the 37 areas. So we are able to spread our tentacles. So if not that, why will we be having places like Igbo-Bayeku? If not for that development, we won't know that Bayeku is even close to Badore in Aja.
Wow.
It is just about 25 minutes on water. So the development, we are able to. So we are not just expanding in population, we are expanding politically too. Because in every area, you have the CDA, you have the CDC. So that is the 5th tiers of government. So it don't just happen. They work with the government. So the election in Lagos now has to be held, because when we have federal government, we have state government, the local government is the closest to the people. The local that's why at the local government, you see people come to the local government chairman and say, "Chairman, I'm sick, I need money." The chairman dare not send them away. Chairman, I'm pregnant, I want money for surgery. Chairman do not send them away. As most the chairman will call the supervisor for health or the MOH, go and attend to this person, because they are the closest to the people. So I was discussing with someone earlier this morning. I said, we should not, the local government election is what we should take more serious. Even than the state and the federal elections. In the sense that if you don't contribute to politics, or you don't show interest in politics, or you think you are too religious, or you are too educated, or you are too civilized to contribute into politics, then you don't have anything to benefit from politics. What am I saying? If you say, politics, you think it is touts that engage in it, then you will continue seeing touts there. But if you think, with my years
of living in this
community, with my years in private sector, with my years as a lecturer, as a medical doctor, let me start going politics. Interestingly, you can't join politics from federal government level.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You have to go to not your local government, your ward.
Your ward.
A national chairman of a very big political party in Nigeria was being removed from that very top seat by the ward ESCO. As little as they
the ward ESCO looks like.
You understand? So what we are saying is that everybody has to be interested in this electioneering. If you don't have a candidate, pinch a tent with a candidate. If you don't have a political party, pinch a tent with a political party. Show interest. Even if it takes you buying them water while they were having meeting. Because that is what those people you are calling a tout. That's what they are doing. Give them drinks. We are not against them. So, election in Lagos has been coming up, and the most funny aspect of it is I told this one this morning that election and politics keeps getting matured and better every 4 years.
Let me just put a pause on you there a bit, Alaji, and let's ask Ambassador Kingsley. Nwanze, his own contributions, and because yes, you have spoken from the point of a Lagosian and how it spread and all that, he will say from the point of an immigrant.
I would say I wouldn't want to address myself as one. I will address myself as a Lagosian because I was born
in
bred, buttered here in Lagos. You know.
So how have you seen
The truth of the
the
matter,
process?
frankly, without minusing my words, there's still room for a lot of improvements. My dear brother here, I think he's speaking more from a party induced perspective as to the politics of Lagos. But I rather want to look at it from the system perspective. There should be room for improvement. Like as it is, if you ask me, I've not seen anything so significantly different for what election looks like at the local government level in Lagos, but what it looks like in other states of the country.
Okay.
We are looking, for personally, I'm looking at the system whereby people should be able to vie for grassroots positions irrespective of the parties that they belong.
Okay.
You understand me?
Independent candidates.
Not necessarily independent candidates. If there will be room for no problem. But it should be seen beyond this ruling party syndrome.
Okay.
Ruling party syndrome, where it is necessarily the party that is ruling in the state that must, of a necessity, ensure that their party members become the heads of the local government in that state, particularly Lagos in this context. We've seen people who are not members of the, let me give you an instance of where I live. That's a mode of it. As it stands now, for many of us who live in that community, we know what the politics of that place looks like. And I foresee, perchance, that the wishes of the people might not likely reflect in Ahmad of it.
Okay.
You understand me now? Because we know that in Ahmad of it, as it stands today, the opposition party has a very strong foothold there.
Okay.
And if Lagos would want to be that exemplary, this is the best opportunity to do that. To allow places where other parties have homegrown popularity, acceptability to take over leadership of the local government, then other states can seize opportunity to learn such from Lagos that irrespective of your political party, so long as you are good enough to take office and serve the people as expected, you understand me now, they give them room. But I foresee that that might not even happen in this contest.
Okay.
It will happen because that ruling party syndrome is very likely to play out. And if you look at it, even beyond that, ordinarily, the most significant aspect of a true democracy is the opportunity of choice. I've listened to what was likely going to happen. And if you look at it, even other political parties are trying to tailor their decision after the ruling party in Lagos. As for the councillorship, for instance, in APC, we have learned that the ward escorts will decide who will be their councillor. That's perfect. That's a reflection of the people choosing who they want. You understand? Do you expect that the other things can still go on, but there's still opportunity for choice? It's not left for you what to do with your choice. For the chairmanship, we've learned in APC that it will be more of consensus building. Yeah, for us in Africa, I would say it's part of democracy, but that element of choice is not there. You understand me now? But what I'm saying in essence is this. I'm looking at a standard that Lagos will set for the kind of democracy we want in this part of the world.
Boom, let me put a pause. I just freeze and let's go back to Alhaji. Really, responding to what he has said, what do you think? Is Lagos building, presenting that kind of a democracy society and even across all the grassroots level? Response to what you have said.
Thank you very much. About what you just said, I must tell you, you are almost right. But the truth about it is that Lagos State is a state that gives a lot of level playing ground. When it comes to politics, when it comes to education, when it comes to transportation, or even in medicals, I can tell you that there are loads of non-Yoruba speaking medical doctors at our general hospitals. I can tell you that there are a lot of non-Yoruba speaking people that are in LATMA. I can tell you that they are like that even in Kai, in neighborhood, they're there. What are we now saying? If you want to talk about other political parties, I can tell you, for example, you said you are bred and buttered in Festac. That's fine. I was
In Lagos.
in Lagos.
I was born in Surulere,
Oh,
Aguda. I
okay.
transited to First Stack when I was starting my maternal life.
Yes. Because when you want to say Aguda, that's where Joe Igbokwe is from. Are you getting me? Now, it's good, it's Surulere. You can say you are bread and buttered, but in Shomolu, I was garried and watered. That's where I was from. Now, in Shomolu, in the last 2 local government elections we had, PDP got councillorship seats. Accord Party got it. And within the government, one switch to the ruling party. It is not about forcing anybody. Are you getting me? What are we saying? The truth about it still remains that there are lots of elections in Lagos State. The opposition party wins. The last presidential election, Labour Party won Lagos. The truth about it is that the Aguda you are talking about, I can remember it is Surulere constituency 2, federal constituency and state constituency. It was last won by a PDP member. You understand? The truth about it remains that when it comes to local government election, there are rooms for every party to participate. Lagos is announcing and everybody is talking about, is even looking as if May 10 is the general election. And it is because
of the proactiveness
of
the party.
Are you getting me? You see a lot of aspirants making awareness even on social media, even before the INEC release the timetable and guidelines. After that, then the party APC released theirs. I don't think I've come across any one of other parties with that. I don't think so. Parties, but we are not seeing them on social media. Maybe that is what my algorithm is bringing for me. If we are bringing it on ground and everybody in your community are seeing that, oh, these people, they are on ground, they are campaigning, it is election. It's a game of number. So when you're saying I'm talking from the perspective of my party, it's fine. It is because what we can see, before you can see anything is physical, it has to be touched. So, and nothing will exist physically without existing first spiritually. Election, it is not a rocket science. It is not spiritual. It is physical. It's a game of number and mathematics.
Let me ask this question so that we'll proceed. Now, do you think service delivery in local governments, how do you rate the service delivery in local government so far?
Okay, I think it's a mix of it's a mix of good and not too good. There are local governments that have been quite exemplary in terms of service delivery, but there are certain, for instance, the IGR processes of most of the LGs or LCDs in Lagos are still lagging behind. There are lots of loopholes. You know, I can't fathom the reason why in this age in time that revenue collections are being, commercialized to individuals. When we have the opportunity of using technology to drive the process. You understand me now? Where in this age in time you still see council officials harassing people to get to pay revenues. When there are opportunities to use technology to drive the process, as you've seen in some of the federal government establishments, they don't need to come to you. There are technological backed processes that helps in revenue collection. Then again, like I always say, that some of the services the local government offers, they are not fashioned after the interest of the people. If you permit me, I will use my immediate environment. There are very noble projects done by that green administration that are quite commendable. But what people want most, I'll talk of First Act now, are roads. The green administration in First Act now, the roads are not just the ride on my back, but they've built hospital, they've built administrative building, but that's not the necessities of the people as of now. So what we're saying in essence is that the local government administration should take into cognizance the services the people need so immediately, and probably project for give room for other projects that can also be good for people with time. For me, people of Amodo will be very happy after First Act now if most of the roads in First Act now are functional. You understand? Because that's what they see every day. But that do not mean that the organizations have not done anything quite commendable. They've done some things. The gigantic administrative building is quite commendable. But like I said, the people have preferred roads. So in essence, local government administration, they are the closest people, like my brother here just said. They need to also do their feasibility studies to be able to determine the kind of services they want.
Okay, so Alhaji, let me ask this question. Do you agree with him? And what are other primary challenges you think that local governments under the local government administrations tend to go through?
The truth about it is the difference between the governed and the government is information. And that is what the chief press secretary is being appointed to bridge. The roads that are not being done by a local government, and the local government is thriving in some other aspects. Are we sure the road is at the jurisdiction of the local government or state or federal? In fact, many times some people may decide to fight a local government chairman for not renovating a general hospital. A local government chairman cannot do a general hospital. The reason is simple. We have primary health care center. It's being run by a local government. That's why you can have 10 in a local government. You can have 8, depending on the size of the local government. The general hospital by the state government. The university teaching hospital mostly by federal government. That's addressing that. There are a lot of things we think they are not doing, that they are not doing it because it is not within their jurisdiction. When it comes to service delivery in local government, it is the governed that are not making it look as if it is working. How? At the comfort of your home, at the comfort of your office. You want to call someone that I want to do my child birth certificate. You want to call someone that you want to do your NIN. You want to do your last track without living there. So you are leaving chance to patronize touts that are not council staff or council staff that will extort you. Why not go to the local government? Please, I'm going to National Population Commission. And you get to the office. What do you want to do there? Let me get to the office there. And you get to the office. Please, who is your guy here? I want to do birth certificate. You will be surprised that the information they will ask from you is more detailed
than what the tout will
the
ask.
tout will ask. They will ask, you will be surprised that you will have to fill a form that they will upload on their portal to put it on census portal. The information are there. We are not accessing it because we are not believing they are working.
Okay.
If you need any information when it comes to the local government, go to the local government. Make sure you get the phone number of the chief press secretary. And the chief press secretary will always take you on a tour. You can even decide to go on in a group. You can go with your church members. You can go with your village community. Go there. Just find the time. Book an appointment with the chief press secretary. It is one of the job of the chief press secretary. He will take you around the local government. When it comes to service delivery, my brother, you spoke about revenue. The truth about it is that the way local government is being run, I said the local government is the closest to the to the community, to the people. The way it is being run is that if I want to collect revenue from cats, I can't send dog.
Yes, cats.
Are you getting me? You are saying you can be at the comfort of your office, receive your email that this is the amount you have to pay for this year. What will I do to the bus drivers
and the pepper sellers?
And the pepper sellers. That's why you will always have revenue contractors. It is from within them that will look for someone that will get it and pay to the local government in bulk. If we send any local government staff to go and collect it from them, then go bamboozle. That's why in all the markets, you may not know local government is having a market officer there.
You can't send, what I take away from there before we proceed, you can't send cats the job of a dog. No, you have to send the people that understand their language. And that's why the revenue. So let me ask both of you this question. Sorry. Compared to other states, local government in Lagos and in other states, your rating starts with you.
Government in Lagos is obviously better than other states in terms of remuneration for administrators of the local government, because I've been opportune. I was once an appointee in Ahmad of local government. I was also an appointee in South local government in the other states. The structure is not the same. It's not the same. It's better organized here in Lagos compared to what we have in other states. Where my two bipolar experiences,
My brother, Alaji.
Yes. Oh yeah. Obviously, I have to give a big kudos to the father of modern Lagos, President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for making Lagos State local government what it is now. If not, what will we be talking about the council managers? What will we be talking about the council treasurers, the council engineers? Those are the people at the back doors, the administrators that are making the local government to work. The truth about it is that in other states, I know a lot of, I travel Nigeria very well. There are a lot of states in Nigeria that they only come to work Mondays and Tuesdays. If you don't go there Monday and Tuesday, you can't get what you want to get. I can tell you that Lagos State local government, LCDs, are more better, functional, productive, and information dissemination to the people than other states, not even Abuja.
Thank you very much. Okay, let's get back to two questions that we'll wrap up. Let's get back to releasing at the essence of this episode. How do you see the local government elections in Lagos, the one coming compared to other states? Start from you.
The present, the ongoing local government electoral process in Lagos is more interesting now compared to other states. At least there is this strong awareness for governance as compared to what has been in the past. You understand me now? There's been more voices for people to express themselves compared to what have been in the past. You understand me now? So I believe in the next phase of grassroots governance in Lagos State, it will be far more better than what it was in the past.
Thank you very much. And Alaji, what do you think compared to other states?
Yes, at Lagos, in Lagos now, I can tell you that the youths, the elites, are taking the mantle of leadership when it comes to election. There are lots of graduates that are now vying for the post of councillor, vying for the post of chairman. So they are not leaving it in the hands of touts. They are taking charge. So even the touts are even taking their seats. The elites are taking their seats. So now the local government election in Lagos is more interesting than before. So definitely maybe in the next 4, 8, 12 years, other states will follow suit.
Thank you. So on a final note, do you think after these local government elections, what kind of impact do you expect after the process is completed? Do you expect the outcomes? What is the impact on the people?
Good. If going by what Ashwa Bola Ahmed Tinubu have, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu have done in terms of local government allocations, so I'm seeing more funds come to the local governments, and more funds implies there will be more opportunity to impact the lives of people more positively. So I'm believing that in the next phase of the local government governance in Lagos State, we should be able to see more novel projects coming up. Like for instance, in Ikosi, is it? Agbowa,
That's Ikosi Jenny.
No.
Because
This young man, Mayor Agboiketu, he went into real estate. Even in Amodofi, they went into real estate. So I believe if as more funds are being anticipated, that those who will be coming on board now, we seize the opportunity to impact people's life more positively. Even now, you see most local governments, some places that are at least expected, they are doing quite commendable roads. So I foresee, and I hope it's going to be so, because the people are, like I said, the awareness about the quality of governance is high. It's high. So the people will not keep quiet, knowing very well that lots of funds are coming to the local government. They are also anticipating that there will be spaces for novel and commendable projects that will impact people's life.
Alaji,
well, thank you. The truth
outcome.
Yes, the truth about it is that after the election, the electorates, the residents of Lagos should not leave the local government handlers alone. They should be able to communicate what they want to the government so that the local government won't have to build primary health care center where they need primary schools. So that the local government will not build mini stadium where they need markets. So they will know that this is what they need in this area. You can write the local government chairman personally as a group, submit the letter, get an acknowledged copy, wait for a follow-up. There will be a meeting in your area that what do we really want? Do we want road, XYZ road to be done? Or they should do the primary health care center first? Don't forget, there are many areas in the local government. Some have like 6 wards, some has like 8 wards. You understand? For example, in Shomolu local government, there's an area that receives a primary health care center. A new one, another one receives the new local government secretariat, where we have 4-floor glass house, a smart local government, where you have everything you need. Fire station is there. You understand? So an area can come up that, oh, we have a space for fire station for this local government. For a lot of families have dominated that and they benefit that. So we should just see that government in your area as yours. Cooperate with them. Tell them what you want. Don't sit or just go complain on social media. Take it to the local government. They exist. They are physical. They are approachable and they are always available.
Thank you very much. This episode has been exciting, and I'm sure our viewers have really been educated on the importance of governance in local government. I want to thank Ambassador Kingsley Nwanzwe for coming on the show. We are grateful, and Alaji want to also thank you for coming in, and we believe that Lagos will continue to set the pace as regards local government and its administration. Thank you very much. You're welcome. We hope to see you next time on this program, your program, our program, Lagos City Pulse. Thank you very much. God bless us all.